Good morning, Manitoba. I'm Larry McIntosh, and I'll be your host for the next hour and every Saturday morning from 8 to 9. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you've had a chance to see Peak of the Market Sesame Street potato bags featuring 9 different Sesame Street characters. We have Elmo, Big Bird, Grover, Oscar, Abby Kadabi, Rosetta, Cookie Monster, Bert, and Ernie. Along with the characters, you'll still see the Peak of the Market logo, so you're guaranteed it is grown right here in Manitoba. Manitoba-grown Peak of the Market red, yellow, and russet potatoes are available right now, and if you don't see them in your local store, please ask them where they're hiding. So red, russet, and yellow potatoes, as well as asparagus, will be in your stores now. We're very pleased to partner with Sesame Street on the Eat Brighter program, and the Sesame Street Eat Brighter program is all about encouraging children and adults to eat more fruits and vegetables. So what could be better than that? My guest this morning is Phil Squarie from Wicker World Home and Patio. Good morning, Phil.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good. How's business at Wicker World?
It's great. Yeah, we're in full swing in our patio furniture season. And,
I imagine, eh?
yeah, the warm weather has been helping, and yeah, it's doing great.
So for those that may not know about Wicker World, where's it located?
We're at 120 McPhillips, about 2 blocks off Notre Dame. Sort of like to consider us a West End downtown business, and yeah, we've been there a long time now.
So paint a picture for us. If you're walking in the store, what are you going to see?
Our store is 24,000 square feet. We are definitely a warehouse type of a store. We actually started off in the wholesale industry, and when we moved to retail, we kept our old building, but we've made a lot of changes inside. So our main floor is about 12,000 square feet of outdoor furniture, and our second floor is 12,000 square feet of indoor.
Now, Shelley and I were there a few weeks ago when we bought some furniture, and that's actually where we met and asked you to come on the show.
Absolutely.
So we bought a chaise lounge, I guess you call it, a double chaise lounge, so we could lie on our balcony together, and a barbecue.
Yes.
So on your main floor, you have barbecues too, and
we do.
smokers and
everything. Yeah, we're toting ourselves now as well as largest selection of indoor and outdoor furniture in Manitoba. We're also the largest barbecue store in Manitoba now. So we have, we try to keep local and North American. We try to keep Canadian-built barbecues and North American-built barbecues and smokers as well, as you mentioned. The reason I say North American is one of our lines is from Mexico, but it's a great line, the Big Green Egg.
Oh yeah,
it's
yep, saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So and a huge selection.
And we brought the Broil Master?
Broil King.
Broil King, and that's made in Ontario.
Yes, sir. Yeah. They have still a Canadian manufacturing facility, which is great. Great for service, great for quality, and great for Canada.
And anybody that knows me would know this already, but I'm going to share this with you. What I really loved about the store, other than the fantastic selection, is it comes assembled.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not the guy that wants to build that barbecue.
There's nobody that is, and I think just unfortunately with the evolution of the big box store and stuff like that, people have just sort of become accustomed to having to do that kind of stuff. People come to us for a reason. We're full service, and we like to make sure that they're going to buy something, and we're going to deliver it, and they're going to be able to use it that day.
So the chaise lounge, if that's the proper word, and it's a double one, so that there's no seam down the middle.
A double chaise lounge.
A double chaise lounge. And we were fortunate enough to go to Mexico. Nope, sorry. We were in Jamaica. Oh. We were fortunate enough to go to Jamaica, and they had one on their balcony. We thought, this is really cool. You sit out here, watch the world go by, and we thought we want one of those. And it's really kind of neat because you could buy it there, but then you had the decision of the pillows that go on it, There's how many different kinds of fabric can you have on this?
Yeah, so in our industry, we're a little bit unique in the fact that we're one of only 2 outdoor furniture stores in Canada manufacturing our own cushions.
Wow.
So most companies you see, you'll go in, you'll buy a set. You usually buy it as you see it on the floor, or you'll custom order it, and it'll take 6 to 8 weeks. And in Manitoba, we don't want to wait. We have good summers, but they're... So, we manufacture. So this time of year, we're usually 2 to 3 weeks, and it's out the door to you.
So just not to... I want to talk about the fabric wall that you have. So when Shelley and I, Sarah, which helped us there, fantastic. If you're in the store, ask for Sarah or Phil, of course. But she's great. And we went to this wall of fabric that we could choose from. I don't know how many you have on that wall, but it's unbelievable. The selection was overwhelming almost.
So we have almost 400 outdoor fabrics that you can choose from. Wow. We have about 120 included in our price, and then there are upgrades, obviously. So whenever the customer comes in and chooses something, they see a price tag on the floor. we show them the fabrics that are included in that first, and if they can't find anything from there or they want to find something more unique, we'll take them to the next level. But we always start there, and I would say 90% of our customers find something in that 120 to 130 fabrics we have there.
There was lots of selection in that 120, and that was a huge decision on itself. Never mind having more than that, but yeah, we went for not the upgraded one, but it was good.
Yeah,
and the pillows are special too, that Sarah was telling us.
Yeah, so depending on what you got, in your case, the double chaise, it has a name brand foam in it. It's actually from a company here in Winnipeg. It's brought in by their factory, and it's called Easy Dry. So it's actually an open-celled foam, and it kind of drains the water, if you will, as opposed to holding water like a normal foam would. It is a little bit more of expensive foam, but for outside, it's allows you to dry your cushions in 2-3 hours without having mold and mildew, as opposed to your cushion never drying and people not being aware of it.
In the couple hours we spent with Sarah there, we bought the lounge. We bought a cover for the lounge. We
Yes.
picked the fabric for the pillow. We bought a barbecue, and we bought a cover for the barbecue.
There you go.
So it's a great selection. She's great. The store is kind of neat. And I want to talk in the next segment a little bit about the second floor that we haven't touched on. So the bottom floor has got the barbecues, the smokers, barbecue accessories, outdoor furniture. But the second floor, I didn't even know existed until we were up there, and that is quite a selection. So we're talking with Phil Squarie from Wicker World Home and Patio, and we're going to come back after we take this break for your CJOB weather update. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm Larry McIntosh. Peak of the Market is on Twitter. Please follow us at Peak of the Market for recipes and Food and Friends guest updates. We have over 205,000 Twitter followers, and we'd love to have you follow us too. Again, we're at Peak of the Market, or you can follow me at Larry McIntosh. We're back with Phil Squarie from Wicker World Home and Patio. So, Phil, you're kind enough to offer a gift card today. So tell us a little bit about that for a lucky listener.
Yeah, no, we're going to give away a $250 gift card.
$250?
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's it's going to be a gift card, and it's available to whoever you choose, or whoever chooses it, I guess, and we'll have it at the store ready for you. You can use it on anything in our store. It doesn't expire. So if you want to spend $100 now and $100 later and $50 after that, it's all up to you.
So if they want to buy an entire patio set, they can put it towards that. Or if they want to buy a barbecue accessories, they could use it towards that.
Yeah, if they want some of our really neat giftware upstairs, we have everything from dishes to soaps and candles, they can use it towards that.
So, and they can use a little bit one time, a little bit next time. So it's like a gift card, right? That's what you're saying.
You got it.
All right. So if you're interested in entering this draw, and who wouldn't be, please email me at larrymcintosh@peakmarket.com. That's Larry McIntosh. McIntosh is MC, and peakmarket.com by noon today. And in the subject line, put barbecue. So that's the subject line. And barbecue ties in very well with Phil's business and Peak's business, because veggies on the barbecue, really, come on, it doesn't get much better than that.
Absolutely.
Again, if you're interested in entering this draw for a $250 gift card for Wicker World Home and Patio, please email me at larrymcintosh@peakmarket.com by noon today. And in the subject line, put barbecue. Good luck to everybody, and a lucky listener will get a $250 gift card. So tell us, we were talking in the first segment about downstairs patio furniture, barbecues. Talk about the second floor, which we found quite fascinating.
Yeah, so, a couple of years ago, our obviously largest patio furniture store in Western Canada. I say that because there's a couple of guys in Eastern Canada that are, have multiple stores, and we were looking for a way to expand, and we started looking at hot tubs. And we realized pretty quickly that when we started looking at that, we're a furniture store. We're first a furniture store. That's what we've always been. And we decided to go into indoor furniture. So at the time, our warehouse was on our main floor and our showroom was on our second floor. So we changed things up a little bit and went into indoor furniture. Unfortunately, our name doesn't always help us. We have a name like Wicker World Home and Patio, which is a little bit locked in. But our second floor is full of, like I said, 12,000 square feet of indoor furniture. We have leather, fabric, reclaimed wood. Not a lot of wicker up there, but it is very unique furnishings and great for homes, cottages, everything.
But you also, in addition to the reclaimed wood and some of the furniture you have up, you have a lot of, I would call it knickknacks. That's probably not the right term, but lots of accessories. That's the words I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I remember I say a clock there, a wine rack. There was all sorts of things up there.
Yeah, we have everything like dishes and cups, unique dishes and cups to higher end soaps and hand creams and just really neat, like you said, knickknacks, accessories. We even have really unique children's books. Like just for those people that want a special gift that they're not going to find anywhere else.
And I think that's the key. That's the thing we found fascinating up there. Obviously, they're not one of a kind, but you don't see them every store you go to, and it'd be a unique gift for somebody or for your own home.
Yeah, I have a lot of help with a great team at our store, and Janine is one of our buyers, and she handles all the accessories, as we'll call them. And she's,
you don't like my knickknack?
Yeah, I don't mind the knickknacks.
Aging myself there, but
no, not at all. And she spends a lot of time. She usually travels 2 to 3 times a year to find these items. And when she does, sometimes they're not even available into Canada yet, and so we have to make those bridges and connect them, and just like I said, find unique stuff. There's a lot of things that we brought into our store that are first time in Manitoba, first time in Canada, even once or twice that's happened. And shortly after that, we start seeing them other places. But it's nice to be the first.
And we're going to talk in another segment about how you got into the business, because I'm interested in that. But for now, is it tough to get people to the second floor?
You know what? It's not once they get in the store.
Okay.
But it is when you tell someone, for instance, I play hockey. When I'm sitting in my dressing room and someone says, "What business are you in?" and I say Wicker World, they think Grandma's Wicker. And we just don't.
Don't you have a commercial saying it's not
Yes,
Grandma's
we
Wicker
do.
now?
Yeah.
Right here in CJOB?
Yeah, exactly. So the point is to explain that part of it is for sure. But once they're in the store, no, it's not hard, because we do have signs, and our staff are there to tell people, and the word's getting out there through our advertising and stuff like that. So marketing is a big part of our business, and we toyed with changing the name, but there's a lot of trust and built into that name, and we believe in standing behind it. So.
Well, and I think when someone's thinking of getting furniture, there's the big box stores, as you mentioned, and it's a whole different class of what you're going to be buying, and that's fair enough for some people. But the Wicker World name is known out there when you say, "Oh, you want to go? Oh, Wicker World, right?" It may not call it Wicker World Home and Patio, but it's Wicker World, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's well known.
Yeah, and like I said, that's just been over the years and time that's been there, and like I said, there's hopefully some goodwill built into that, and we believe so because we're very passionate about customer service, and so I think that was the reason behind keeping the name and just doing a better job marketing it and letting people know. But it's amazing how many people actually come in and strictly go straight upstairs and don't even look at the main floor anymore, because they're there for a reason. They know why they're there, and they've heard about the second floor, or they come in and just say, "How do I get upstairs?"
We're speaking with Phil Squarie from Wicker World Home and Patio. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to Food and Friends. I am Larry McIntosh. I want to take a moment to thank Chef Kelly and Chef Phil from Blaze Bistro and Lounge. A while back, we had a contest, and the winner had the opportunity to have dinner with Shelly and I at Blaze Bistro. Now, last week, Dawn and Dawn, D-A-W and D-A-W-N and D-O-N, joined us for an amazing dinner with courtesy of Chef Kelly and the good folks at the Delta Winnipeg. Chef Kelly and Chef Phil put on an amazing 4-course dinner that was absolutely outstanding. If you haven't dined at Blaze lately, you definitely have to go. The restaurant's been totally renovated, and they just launched a new menu. As a matter of fact, the entire hotel's been renovated, so you should check it out. And you can even have a beverage there. They have a nice little room there too. So thanks again to Chef Kelly and Chef Phil at Blaze Bistro and Lounge. And it was a pleasure to have dinner with Don and Dawn, 2 of our regular Food and Friends listeners. Now, speaking of food, today's recipe of the day at peakmarket.com and in the Winnipeg Free Press is beet and nut salad. From the name of the recipe, we definitely know it has beets in it, and Manitoba-grown beets won't be available for about another 6 weeks or so, but you can make it now and then make it again later with Peak of the Market beets and do a taste comparison. And I already know it's going to be better with local beets, but it's probably very good both ways. Beet and nut salad is today's recipe of the day at peakmarket.com and in today's Winnipeg Free Press. But both the Free Press and our website have a new recipe every single day, 7 days a week. So please check them out and make some of the recipes. We'll be right back with Phil Squarie from Wicker World Home and Patio after we take this break for your news, sports, and weather. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm Larry McIntosh. If you're involved in a school or daycare fundraiser this fall, I hope you'll register for the Farm to School Manitoba fundraiser. Now, this fundraiser is open to all Manitoba schools and licensed daycares anywhere in Manitoba. And basically, the fundraiser works like this. The students sell bundles of Manitoba-grown vegetables to raise money for their school or daycare. Bundle A has carrots, cooking onions, and red potatoes and sells for $10. Bundle B has larger packs of carrots, red potatoes, and cooking onions, as well as green cabbage and parsnips, and it sells for $20. Each bundle comes with a reusable bag that is great for grocery shopping. The outstanding thing about this fundraiser, other than you're getting fresh vegetables, is that the school or daycare keeps half the selling price, a 50% profit, which is great for any fundraiser. Last year, this fundraiser raised over $411,000 for Manitoba schools and daycares. That's the schools and daycares kept over $411,000. It runs from September to December. Again, it's open to schools or daycares anywhere in Manitoba, as Peak of the Market growers will send the vegetables by train, by truck, or by plane to any community in our province. All this for the same price. If you're interested in getting more information on the Farm to School fundraiser or register your school or daycare, please visit their website at farmtoschool.ca, or you can get a link from our website at peakmarket.com. We're back with Phil Squarie from Wicker World Home and Patio. So we said in the last half hour we wanted to find out, how did you get into the Wicker World business?
You know what? My parents were entrepreneurs. And my mom and my dad decided, like my dad started off working with Eaton's a long time ago and ended up getting into this company with one of his suppliers.
Okay.
He was a buyer for Eaton's, and my mom and dad were both entrepreneurs. They ended up opening about 6 stores in this province, and this was our warehouse, as I mentioned. And I started off young, doing many different jobs, lawn care, everything, and eventually ended up working here, doing deliveries and warehouse management, stuff like that. And eventually just worked my way up. You know, I got fired once or twice from my dad.
No way.
He's a tough guy, and ended up taking it to the next level. We opened the business to the public a few years later, and it just took off from there. We really, back then we sold a lot of baskets, and we were an importer of baskets and small furnishings and stuff like that. And it takes a lot of baskets to make any money. So. Yeah. So we started bringing in furniture, and over time, the indoor furniture developed into outdoor furniture, and it just started from there. And the evolution's been great.
So you're the owner now?
Yes, just me.
So when did you buy it?
I guess the big transformation was probably around 2006, 2007, right in that year. But started sort of managing and starting to run things in about 01, 02. So yeah, the big change. I guess the purchase is set in 07. Yeah.
So if you had to look at the business, what's your biggest challenge?
Wow, on the spot.
You're asked the hard questions here.
Absolutely. I think our biggest challenge today is, it's always finding good staff. And the thing is about it's not finding staff, it's finding good staff. We believe in having a great team, as you mentioned, with Sarah and all of our team there. I have my sister involved in the business. My cousin works there. And then we have a great team behind us. And they've all been with us a long time. Even the people that have left for personal reasons and moved away and come back have come back to us. We believe in paying well and getting a good team. And I think with a good core and a good team, you can be successful as anything, as long as you're a good leader as well and lead by example. And I've always believed that. And
as I mentioned before, we were in the store a couple weeks back and bought some stuff from Sarah. But I find when I walk into a business, and it could be an office or it could be a business, you have a feel for the environment. Like are people, do they hate their jobs? Are they happy with their jobs? And when we walked in there, it felt very welcoming. You could see that everybody seemed to get along. I don't know the other people's names that we met, but it seemed like the team was really good.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you need cohesiveness. You need to get along. People are only going to stay at a job for money for so long. You need to love what you do, and you need to have a passion for it. And we're a family first business, so we understand family, and I think that translates to the rest of the staff, and those staff are family. We spend 7 days a week together, a lot of the time, 6 days, 5 days, and we get to know each other on different levels, and I think it's very important that you have a good team and do what it takes to keep them.
And what's the most gratifying thing that's happened since you bought the business?
Oh boy. Just watching the evolution, the growth. When we bought that business, we had bought the building as well. And, we had rented out the main floor at the time, and now we're into this 24,000 square foot showroom, which used to be rentals on the bottom and showroom on the upstairs, and renting a building to owning that building, and like I said, all showroom. And we have a 30,000 square foot warehouse 2 kilometers away from it, just off Logan. And it's just watching that grow and the determination. I'm very, very proud of our team and what we've done.
In case someone doesn't know, what's the address? Where is it?
120 McPhillips, about 2 blocks off of Notre Dame.
Open 7 days a week, you said?
Yeah, 7 days a week. We're not open any evenings anymore. We're Monday to Friday 10 to 6, Saturdays 10 to 5, and Sundays 12 to 5.
So if someone's out driving around today, are you going to be in the store? If they come in and say, "Hey, where's Phil?" Are you going to be there?
I am there a lot.
You're there a lot?
Yeah, I am. And my wife might say too much, but this time of year it is our what do they say? Make hay while the sun is shining. Might be more.
It's your Christmas of sorts, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I am there, and loving it. It's a great time to be there. It's exciting with all the new products and all the people coming in for sure.
So if you're in the neighborhood, please drop by and say hi to Phil Squarie from Wicker World Home and Patio. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. I'm Larry McIntosh. Food and Friends Radio is on TV. Each radio show is filmed and will be posted on MyToba.ca later today. So if you want to see the TV version of this or previous radio shows, please visit MyToba.ca. Thanks to 680 CJOB's Nicole, who produces our show, and Riley, who operates the camera, as well as the teachers of the Broadcasting and Media Arts program at TechVoc High School. You can also listen to an audio podcast of Food and Friends at SoundCloud.com and at the iTunes Store. So please just do a search for Food and Friends with Larry at MyToba.ca or SoundCloud.com or at the iTunes Store, and all the shows will come up for your viewing or listening pleasure. It's very important for me to mention that Food and Friends is only available because of 680 CJOB and its advertisers, so please tune in right here every Saturday morning at 8 or listen live at cjob.com. We're back with Phil Squarie from Wicker World Home and Patio. So you're an advertiser on CJOB, so I should thank you for making Food and Friends possible.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely.
Now, as I mentioned in the last half hour, Phil brought a $250 gift card for Wicker World Home and Patio. And a lucky listener can then enjoy a great experience of shopping. If you look for what you need or what you just want, something for inside or outside your home, just enter your name into the draw. If you're interested in entering your name into the draw, please email me at larrymcintosh@peakmarket.com by noon today with barbecue in the subject line. There's nothing like Manitoba-grown Peak of the Market red, yellow, or russet potatoes, all available at your local store on the barbecue. Back to if you're interested in entering the draw for the $250 gift card for Wicker World Home and Patio, please email me at LarryMcIntosh, McIntosh is MC, at peakmarket.com by noon today with barbecue in the subject line. So thanks again for bringing the gift card. That's incredibly generous of you, and I'm sure we're going to have lots of listeners entering.
Yeah, no, you know what? It's a great program. I listen to it myself, and it's always nice to have something that you can give away to the people listening.
And we do appreciate that. Yes. So we were talking off air during the break about your website. What's your website, firstly?
So our website is wickerworld.ca.
Wickerworld.ca.
Yeah.
But you can actually order stuff if you're not in the Winnipeg area. You can order stuff on the website?
Yeah, so we our main business online is patio. So the sets that we stock heavier are on that website, and also our clearances. So a lot of people get attracted to those. A lot of the times our store is too full, and we take our clearances off the floor and put them on the website. So we ship anything over $2,000 free anywhere. Well, I shouldn't say anywhere. Most places in Canada. There's a couple eastern areas that we don't ship free. So you can purchase online. But, we have about 25% of our inventory on the website. So there's about 75% of unique and one-of-a-kind and limited stock items that are in our store still.
So we have listeners in Brandon and Portage and Winkler and Carman. If they can't get into the city or don't have an opportunity, they can check out the website. And if it's over $2,000, you'll ship it.
You got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's
that could have saved me coming to the store. I didn't know that you're several blocks away.
Yeah, you know what? We ship for free for a reason.
So we talk about Wicker, and it's a part of your business. I assume is it still probably the main part of your business?
You know what? I wouldn't say so. Like our patio furniture, because Wicker is very popular in outdoor right now, I would say it's still about 60 to 70% of our outdoor. But as far as the indoor furniture goes, we don't have a lot. Like I think you said you saw our second floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a smaller part of our business up there now.
So the wicker, and there's wicker. Your grandparents had wicker. We talked about that last half hour. This is not the quality wicker that we saw, at least what we bought. It's not exactly what you're thinking of, that old wicker, and it's gonna poke you and the things pop out of it, and
Yeah.
it's quality wicker, I guess is.
Yeah, and you know what, our customers, if it's going to poke you and prod you, they're going to call us. We sell a quality product. It's not going to fade and break down and crack in the cold. Our products are designed to stay outside all winter. We live in a harsh climate. We have the worst winters and the best summers sometimes. So, our furniture is going to withstand all that.
So if you had to tell somebody that a myth they'd like to get over at your store, is it that you sell more than wicker, or what would I'm not going to put words in your mouth? What would you like to say?
I think the myth is that Wicker World is furniture. So and accessories and barbecues and smokers. We have everything for that.